Ever find yourself questioning why certain events unfold in your life? Why you meet some people but not others, or even why you're drawn to a particular hobby or career path? What if I told you that your soul has already charted a course for you, even before you took your first breath on this planet? Enter the intriguing idea of soul contracts. Today I have made this video for you to outline your soul drafted guide. Your journey of personal and self-discovery. Intrigued? Let's explore. What is a soul contract? Anyway, imagine you and your cosmic cheerleaders, spirit guides, if you were sitting down to brainstorm the life you're about to live. A soul contract is like the game plan that emerges from that meeting. Think of it as your spiritual syllabus, mapping out the crucial experiences, life lessons, and emotions your soul is eager to soak up. It's in your DNA, woven into the very fibers of your being. Soul contracts and life purpose. Your soul contract isn't just a nifty spiritual concept. It's the backbone of your life's purpose. It's like the stage directions in the grand play of your life, nudging you towards your true potential. Whether it's dealing with challenging emotions, developing specific skills, or experiencing meaningful relationships, your soul contract highlights the essential pit stops on your road to enlightenment. Cracking the code of your soul contract can help you understand why certain triggers have power over you, what your soul finds rewarding, and what you're naturally geared towards. The result: you can journey through life with a more aligned sense of purpose, making decisions that resonate with your soul's deepest desires. Karma is often misunderstood as the universe's way of getting back at you. However, in the realm of soul contracts, it's more of a feedback mechanism. Mr. Lesson your soul contract had mapped out for you. Don't worry, you get a cosmic do-over. Karma means you might encounter similar situations until the lesson clicks into place. The key to breaking free: being tuned in, consciously acknowledging the lesson, and taking proactive steps towards personal growth and enlightenment. Accessing and understanding your soul contract. So, you're interested in decoding your soul's master plan. You might have heard that the Akashic records are the go-to resource for this. Think of these records as an expansive cosmic archive, filled with every emotion, experience, and thought from every soul, ever. If you are not aware of the Akashic records, I have linked another video down below I have created for you. While this may seem like a daunting task, you don't need to be a spiritual guru to access the Akashic records. It just simply requires the willingness to explore your own mind and connect with higher levels of consciousness. And remember, everyone has their own unique way to receive this wisdom, be it through words, images, or even colors. Trust in your own method. But here's a thought: what if you didn't have to access some cosmic database to get in touch with your soul's agenda? What if all it took was living authentically, from the heart? That's right. By practicing mindfulness, being intentional in your actions, and giving your mind some intentional love, you can gain a profound understanding of your life's purpose. Your inner knowing is your personal guide, always there to steer you in the direction of your destiny. So, whether you're into celestial quests or inner journeys, both paths lead to understanding your soul's intentions. The route you take is entirely up to you. Types of soul contracts. Imagine walking into a room, and you instantly feel a connection or the opposite, an instant aversion to someone. Why is that? Well, welcome to the world of soul contracts. These mystical agreements are more than just a personal growth journey. They often entangle us with other souls, for better or worse. There are 3 common types of soul contracts that we may enter into. The first, being the karmic contract, have to do with those people who enter your life and, well, shaking up your world like a snow globe. Think of them as the villains in your personal story, necessary for your character development, but not folks you'd invite for Sunday brunch. The goal here is to recognize the lesson they're offering, absorb it, and then kindly show them the door out. The next contract is soulmate contracts. After breaking a karmic contract, we may enter into a soulmate contract. Soulmate contracts aren't the stuff of Hollywood romance. It's about connections that enrich your life and help you grow. Your soulmate might be your partner, sure, but they could also be a best friend or even a mentor. They're the wise Gandalf to your Frodo, guiding you through your life's journey, even if it's not forever. The next contract is the twin flame contract. Twin flame contracts are supposedly your soul's other half. Now, I'm a bit skeptical about this one because, hey, you're whole all on your own, right? But I'm also open to the idea that there might be things in this universe that I just can't wrap my head around. Twin flames are believed to be intense and life-changing, aligning you with your true path. Whether or not they stay, the transformation they instigate is powerful. So, can you break these contracts? Absolutely. God has given us free will, allowing us to make our own life choices. Once you've garnered all the wisdom they were designed to offer, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to recognize these lessons, grow from them, and then decide what serves you as you continue on your spiritual quest. Embracing the soul contract for personal growth. Don't mistake your soul contract for fate or destiny set in stone. It's your guiding light, not a leash. You hold the reins and have the freedom to wander, explore, and even get a little lost. The soul is about the experience. This is it's all part of the experience, to help you evolve. Soul contracts offer a profound lens through which you can view your life. By recognizing that we have entered into agreements with our spirit guides before incarnating, we can gain a deeper understanding of the lessons we need to learn, the experiences we are meant to have, and the growth opportunities available to us. Soul contracts remind us that life itself is a purpose, and every challenge and interaction serves as an opportunity for learning and personal evolution. Between deep diving into self-reflection and taking spiritual field trips to the Akashic records, you'll begin to piece together the whys and hows of your life. Whether you're breaking karmic cycles or diving headfirst into opportunities for growth, the name of the game is intentionality. So let's think bigger for a second. This isn't just about you. The conscious choices you make, fueled by your soul's directives, ripple out into the collective pool of human experience. When you're in sync with your soul's contract, you're not just evolving personally. You're contributing to the global shift towards something greater. So what's the takeaway? Embracing your soul contracts isn't just navel-gazing. It's a proactive stance towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. By leaning into these celestial agreements, you're not only unlocking your personal potential, but also elevating the collective human experience. It's like giving your mind and your soul a little love. So are you ready to crack open your cosmic playbook and make some intentional plays in the game of life? Usually by soul contracts we understand agreements with other souls who play important roles in our lives, and these contracts are parts of our general soul plan. Life is a game and not a scripted play, so only major events are planned, and major meetings with soulmates, and the most essential ones are between parents and children, as this would determine the family you are born in and your connections with future children and grandchildren. Many small children remember choosing their parents before being born. Romantic contracts are also a part of this plan, however. We often see that the main contract is with the child, but the mother or father is optional. Typically, kids are mostly connected with their mothers spiritually, or both parents if the spouses are romantic soulmates, but I had clients whose father was a major soulmate with many past lives together, but not the mother. This is more typical for karmic connections based on karmic debt or life partnerships with no past lives together, when a person has no plan with a soulmate and can choose any good match to marry. Karmic partnerships will also be in the soul contracts. They are based on paying the debts from past lives because you hurt this person's soul, or they took care of you all their life, or died saving you. All of it creates a karmic debt, and these souls get together to balance the karma. Sometimes we see that a soul who murdered somebody in a past life becomes their parent and return the life they took, but they are often still abusive, and it is okay to tear the contract with such parent and sever all connections with them, not to create any more negative karma. Soulmates can have some negative karma also, but typically their karmic balance is positive, as they love and support each other in many lives, so returning the debt does not end the relationship, only makes it better. Purely karmic relationships end after the debt is paid, as there is no deep connection between these souls. A very important contract is between a reincarnating soul and its spirit guides. These connections can last for many lifetimes, or while learning specific lessons. I have seen clients whose guide was only with them for several lives, and when I ask for the previous guide, they also show up. It is typical for baby souls who are just starting to reincarnate to have sweet female guides, like nurses or kindergarten teachers, who are very loving and supportive and console and comfort them all the time. But as the souls get more experienced, they get more detached and knowledgeable guides, often male, or warrior or professor, or old wise woman female type, who are less comforting but more instructional. There are also trickster guides who laugh at you and put you into awkward situations to teach you to be less serious about yourself. Sometimes we see guides who look like kids or teens. They are about spontaneous and playful attitude, or rebelling against authority. Hindu clients usually see gods and goddesses as their guides, or anybody else who worships pagan deities. They have many lives in these religions and have long-time connections with these immortal beings. It is very typical for Hindus to reincarnate, mostly in India, or in the Indian diaspora abroad, as this is a local religion. So to continue worshipping the same gods from life to life, they have to reincarnate in Indian families. Souls who have a deep connection with an ascended master like Jesus or Buddha or Kuan Yin would have to reincarnate in the same religion. But they have more choices geographically, or can convert to Buddhism or Christianity as adults, as they would be drawn to these masters. Anybody can have guardian angels. If they do not consciously believe in them, they would see them as giant energies. Even souls who are starseeds and came to Earth from other planets can see angels as their guides, as angels travel all over the universe. But typically starseeds have extraterrestrial beings as their guides, or are guided by their own higher self, a part of spiritual energy outside the physical body. They are usually very advanced and do not need human guides. A contract with a guide or an angel or an ascended master cannot be broken during the lifetime, as guides stay in the higher realms and will never leave you. But you can change guides between lifetimes as the soul progresses and take on more difficult lessons. The contracts with soulmates can be broken, as both parties are in 3D and have free will, plus a soulmate can die unexpectedly before meeting you. In this case, guides will rewrite the contract and find a different soul to be your romantic partner, or a child. Or a soul can refuse to have children, or have medical fertility issues, and the soul of the child with the contract with you can be born in your extended family or come to you as a student. Souls of children who die in infancy or are stillborn typically return to the same mother in the next pregnancy. Romantic partners can be changed, but some souls are always faithful to their romantic soulmate or twin flame, and they never marry. If this relationship does not work out, the contract will be rescheduled for the next life. Your contracts are not visible to others, except for psychics, mediums, or Akashic readers with your permission to open your Akashic records. Your contracts are stored in your etheric records and can be read by a trained professional or a soul with an innate talent for this work, like Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet who read Akashic records for his clients without any training by going into a trance. A medium can communicate with your guides and they would tell them about your contracts with your permission. The records are protected by spiritual privacy, and the guardians of the records only allow access with the person's permission, except for small children or mentally ill people. In this case, a family member might be able to get information with the help of a psychic, or doing a surrogate hypnosis session. So what are your thoughts about soul contracts? Please feel free to comment your thoughts below. I would like to thank you for joining me here today on my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. Please like and subscribe to my content. Many blessings to the rest of your day.